Oh. Hey, JP Falk here with another Live2Ride. I'm in Pemberton, BC with Eliza and Ferni, and we're about to ride a trail Cop Killer. I'll put a link in the description to Trail Forks so you can see the ride that we were on. Cop Killer is a loose, steep trail in Pemberton. It's got some steep chutes and rock rolls on it. There's one chute that I haven't ridden yet that I walked last time I was here because I was too scared. So I'm gonna try to see if I can pressure myself with cameras and some friends to try and do it for the first time today. And I've also changed my brake levers to a little bit higher because I was watching Johan Borelli, and I want to put his third ball concept to the test and see if I can use a higher lever to retract the third ball so that I can go faster down steeps. Okay, this is Cop Killer.
Ready. Bye-bye, mosquitoes.
A fair bit of warning to you guys, the mosquitoes get bad in Pemberton. So this is Cop Killer. It's very steep. Traction is something to be desired. There's a lot of loose rocks and sandy, gravelly type stuff you'll see here. Eliza has a little slip up just because the back wheel starts sliding there. And it starts off with some shooty bits here at the beginning. A bit hairy to manage. I was super impressed with the girls' ability to adapt to this terrain. I knew they were going to be okay to ride with me in this because we'd ridden Howler together before. Howler is a trail in Whistler. It's a steep double black, quite a long climb to get to, so physically you have to be as fit to climb to it, and your brake control and balance over the bike need to be confident enough to make it down looser, steeper descents, just like this one. This is my second ride ever on Cop Killer. The first time I got there, I walked the chute that I have intentions to go ride today. The reason I walked it the first time, first of all, is because it terrified me. But secondly, I live in the Sea to Sky for a long time, and I plan to live here a long time. So I don't always do things the first time I go to a trail, just because I know I'm going to be able to come back another day, and I'm going to be there another day, so I have forever to get used to it. And if that initial feeling that I have when I first see it just tells me no, usually I'm going to lean into it and just not do it until that voice starts to get quieter in my head.
You guys don't want.
One of the first features you'll come across on Cop Killer is this step down gap. This is my first go on it that day, and I kind of cased it. The girls weren't that impressed. So I went back for redemption.
Woo!
Next, the girls took their turns, shredding it in their own way.
No, I'm pretty scared. Like, right. No, I'm pretty scared.
Yeah.
I think I can do it faster. Yeah. Woo, hoo, hoo.
Nosedivey. I like that. Meow.
After our little step down session, we continued on down the trail. The trail continues to be steep, loose, with a lot of blind rolls that could also probably be used as drops.
Almost clipped my pedal.
I'm taking my time and picking my line because even from the second ride down this trail, it feels like I'm riding everything blind. I also want to help my friends for the first time find their safest way down the lines as well.
Yeah, it's good. It's all rollable. Oh, that was nasty. I got hung up right before that.
Sometimes the struggles with going slower is it can really challenge your balance and be easy to get hung up on little steps and roots and bumps that would have otherwise just rolled under your wheels.
Yeah, you just take the roots on the left, right?
Looking back at the footage, I was really impressed with how smooth Fernie's bike looked down a lot of this rough, steep stuff, and even the way her tires sounded very clean the whole way through. Fernie's actually a coach for Trek Dirt Series, a adult camp series that operates from Whistler. It's based out of Whistler and operates all over North America. I'll leave a link to them in the description. There's another example of one of those blind rolls that you come up to, and sometimes even looking at it, it's inviting you to be a drop if you're riding this trail at a different speed.
Oh, so pretty.
But I did not want to go that speed with my friends for the first time down this trail. We took in the beautiful view of Mount Currie and decided to skip this gnarly rock roll that looks like you'd fly off into the valley. Even the ride around's pretty gnarly.
Stay right. Stay right. Oh.
Watch out for this rock right here. It's exactly the height of your BB.
Oh.
Looking back at this line now, it almost looks like you could have a better time staying left and high on the rock to avoid all of that chunder at the bottom. But you risk running off the edge of the exposed cliff there.
You ready?
Yeah.
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 That was sketch.
We got a little worried because Fernie was falling behind.
She's got Kashima forks. She's good.
And she was good. She was just surfing up the line back here. Sorry for the GoPro angle on the back helmet cam. I'm just starting to learn how to get it at the right angle that's high enough to actually catch someone riding behind me without just showing my back and my bum bag.
That's okay.
After
think we're
regrouping,
close
we
to
got
the
to the
chute.
main
I think it's right
attraction,
here.
or the main feature we set out to achieve.
Yeah.
We're gonna stop in the chute here.
We walked and inspected the line.
Fuck. I forgot how scary this thing is. It's just getting to here, and then you just like...
What?
The trick to this feature is getting to the commitment point, which actually has a 90-degree turn on the steepest face that's just loose before you get to that point of commitment. Then you have to be balanced to make your way down this rocky, steppy chute.
I think it's doable.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna do it.
One of my main concerns was clipping my pedal on one of the rocks as I was going through the chute, or clipping my bars against the rocks on the edges.
This is the chute.
I snagged this tiny little rock right before the point of commitment on this first entrance.
Scary, huh?
Oh, I don't think I'm gonna do it today. It's so frustrating. I know I can do it.
My confidence was a bit shaky after that.
Fuck, I'm scared.
Apologies for the language. I swear when I'm scared.
Okay, drop. I can't do it.
So the frustration sinks
So
in.
mad at myself now. That makes me angry.
I usually have a rule for myself that after 3 run-ins, if I'm not successful, I walk away from it.
Yeah.
But tonight was different. I had come here for a reason.
Feel it, like
Get to the point of commitment and then go.
Sometimes the way to give yourself confidence is to keep things simple, like just getting to the point of commitment and going.
Fuck, that was scary.
Sorry again. You can hear my pedal just clip this rock. It's not pretty, but I'll take it.
Holy crap. Help you carry down your bike. I think next time I do it with confidence, I'll pop off that rock to avoid clipping my pedal and just do like a little gap.
I could also just be dreaming.
Oh, it's so light.
yeah, I know.
So here's the actual hard part about this feature, is that if you decide to walk, it takes a team to get you and your bike down it. That being said, I'm always happy to help my friends get out of the trails alive
the wheel
rather than
down.
risking doing something that they're not comfortable with.
So
I was so relieved and proud to have finally committed to this chute. It had been scaring me for such a long time to finally get through it. At this point in the ride, we continued on, and I think it's a good time to just remind you guys that if you want to support this channel, click the link below to Outdoorsy and book your next RV trip around BC. Due to borders being closed, the best place to travel is domestic, and why not do that in style with an RV that you book through Outdoorsy? Another way you can also support me is by helping me come up with content. I would like to travel to the 15 top best iconic mountain bike destinations in BC. I'm obviously going to put the Sea to Sky as my top 3, or Whistler, Pemberton, Squamish. But in the comments, perhaps you guys could give me your top 3 destinations outside of the Sea to Sky.
So I roll almost all the drops like before the chute,
There were like 3-4 drops, and I rolled them. No.
I actually think it's great and it's fine to find roll lines down things if it's your first time down a double black trail like this. The best way to learn a trail is to just try to roll through everything and pick your line or way down it. Obviously, there may be some exceptions, say a road gap or something that's completely unrollable, but for the most part, a lot of trails are built so that you can roll through most of the line without having to do any gaps, and those gaps should actually be obvious to pick out.
So there's
Being able to roll through everything for the first time allows you to inspect the track and assess what gaps can be made the first time or where lines can be done in different ways or more expressive ways for you.
I think we are in Mackenzie, and there's a line.
So the lower part of
in the next
Cop
corner,
Killer and Mackenzie
probably.
Cruise start to intersect. So check trail forks around this area to make sure you're staying on the right trail. I don't think it's very clearly signposted, so it's easy to make a wrong turn and you'll end up on Mackenzie Cruise, which is also a fun ride, but not Cop Killer if your intention is to ride that trail.
What were you saying?
That we do. There's like here left goes Mackenzie and right. Woo! Almost lost it.
You got it.
That's the drop.
This lower section comes out to another beautiful clearing looking across at Mount Curry and has this cool drop to sandy corner section coming out. Big ups to Eliza for trying this one. Didn't quite hang on in that corner. Luckily it was sandy, so she was fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it is. I remember doing it. Okay, Joanne's not crazy. My hands feel great.
No excuses here, I just fully locked up in the steep looseness and couldn't turn.
I'm sorry.
Sometimes the ugliest riding is the most fun.
That section's a bit loose. Woo, it's loose. It's so surfy. All right, Pemby. Woo! Yeah!
Me too.
That was awesome.
So stable. I can't believe this.
Rock on.
But it's alive.
High five.
Yeah.
High five.
We did it.
That was Cop Killer. We're in Pemberton, BC. I'm JP Falk. This is Eliza and Fernie. Sorry about that, Fernie. My brain's dead after a big long ride. And that was Cop Killer. Also, Joanne, my hands felt great that entire ride. I think I found my third ball. If you liked what you saw today, smash that like, subscribe for more, and leave a comment in the comments section. Bye.